Welcome to another episode of Token and Tacos. I am your co-host Enrique El Presidente, and with me we have the wonderful team that is always reviewing these cool tokens. But before we start, this is a disclaimer: no financial advice here, and you need to do your own research. Guess what? For entertainment purposes only, because I'm an entertainer, just as it is. But we have B Jolly, we have Mara Rivera, and obviously we also have as a producer in the background El Crypto, the God Jefe,
The Lord.
the Lord, the
What's
Lord.
up?
So there he is. Follow us on
I
Twitter.
didn't expect the Lord to sound like
That sounded like a horn. That's what I
I
heard.
did not expect the Lord to sound like that.
Yeah, follow us on Twitter on Tokens and Tacos. So today we're going to be talking about Sports Starts Token.
Look, I'm gonna roll my eyes, cross them, roll them.
As I was saying, and let me just go ahead and start sharing my screen because clearly somebody's having a lot of fun here.
Yeah.
So what this is, Sports Stars, it is a token that came in is probably about 20 days out, I would say, from what I was able to see. If I'm wrong, sue me because I'm wrong. But these guys are creating an NFT marketplace, and the NFT marketplace will fund also a DeFi exchange, and it's all based on sports. When you look at all these different NFT marketplaces that are happening in the different crypto networks that we have out there, this is a $440 billion market, which means that it's a very large total addressable market. It means that anybody that jumps in against that market can get a little piece of the pie. So when you look at these guys, obviously you have BNB paid every 60 minutes. This is we're seeing this fairly recently, where a lot of the new tokens, the Eternal coins that are coming out, instead of actually doing reflections on their own token, they're doing BNB. So, to sue el presidente. Okay. Because this is a live show, let me hear. To sue el presidente, send self-addressed stamp envelope to us. You know what? That's right. Sue me. Mara, you can't be laughing when I'm talking about this token, so that's why I'm going to give this to you. Mara, what do you think about the token?
Mara loves sports tokens.
She loves them. Clearly.
She loves them. She is all about sports.
Allegedly, Mara was in a dodgeball league back in West Palm Beach, wherever she comes from.
No.
If
you ever ask yourself why I'm single, it's because I had a boyfriend and I came home and I found him watching dodgeball, like not the movie.
That's a good movie.
Dodgeball tournament. And I was like, I'm done here. Clearly this
she didn't like her boyfriend playing with balls. That's why she doesn't like it.
Wow, folks. Okay, you have a special show going on tonight. But Mara, go ahead.
I actually have something to say. I'm clearly triggered. I apologize. I may be a little biased, but it did not excite me. And I mean, maybe it's because it's a sports thing, but I think I read somewhere that it said, first of all, you guys have been feeding me some very sophisticated tokens that make me very excited. And I learned stuff. I kept looking I pull up the white paper. Oh, it says the same thing on the front. Oh, I pull up this. Well, it says the same thing there. Nothing interesting for me was going on the Telegram. So clearly, I don't like it. Pass it back.
I mean, what is there to understand? You have on the screen. They have a total token supply of 1 quadrillion. Their breakdown is 40% to liquidity and contract functions, 40% to pre-sale, 12% to marketing and development. They need to make money.
Yeah, but I need more. Like, explain it to me like I'm 5 years old. Like, this is not.
It's an NFT. It's an NFT.
Maybe I'm just
basically something you're saying, man. You're saying there's a lot of NFTs. Do you think?
And like we said before, they use New Times Roman in their website, so immediately they lost my attention.
Oh, so they think so. So what? You're
right.
I
have a question. I have a question. If I were a sports star, do you think I would want to sit around and trade NFTs with other sports stars? I'd be really busy.
I definitely wouldn't want to use New Times Roman like they're using on the screen,
so
but
that's like your big draw. I'm like, meh.
You know what? We're gonna bring some clarity to this. So be jolly. How you doing, sir? You are typically the mastermind of understanding some of these contracts and whatnot. What say you? What do you see that it piques your interest?
It's a good contract. Well, it's actually multiple contracts. So there's the token itself. There is the wow. If I could actually like get stuff out of my throat here. There's the dividend paying contract. There's uh, you know, there's different things in here that allow you to get your rewards back in BNB, which is nice because then you don't have to worry about swapping that token out. It does it for you. The problem with that, though, is that's a big thing. Is everybody enjoys this reflection as an alternative token, but you lose the beauty of compounding interest. Because when you get that token reflected on itself, that makes your wallet bigger, which means you get more reflections.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a trade-off. You're either going to get that compounded interest as the token, or you're going to get it as BNB, which is more stable. More stable than
I guess let me ask you this, B Jolly. So if you get reflection of a specific coin X versus BNB, which one do you choose? Doesn't matter.
Wait, what was that again?
Is it a personal choice? Like I see the value of reflecting BNB over. It's almost, I see it like a psychological free money. You know what I mean?
Absolutely, and I think that's what's intriguing the market right now is the ability to see that, because if you just see your little pile growing over here of tokens, great, they're tokens. But you start seeing your pile of BNB, which more people say has better value. You're seeing that value right away, and to your point, yeah, you're gonna see that sooner. You'll see that amount sooner. But it just kind of, I'm a fan of getting it within the token itself for that compounded interest. But there's definitely the beauty of contracts and smart chain, or the smart contracts and blockchain. We're just going to call it all one thing. But the beauty of that is you can do whatever the hell you want.
Yeah, if you look at the graph right now, they had the launch. They've been pretty stable, and there obviously have been some buys and whatnot. And obviously, this is not financial advice, but we typically like to look at this kind of stuff to figure out, okay, how are things are happening, and whatnot. But now, Mara, going back to what you're saying, right? Which I'm now going to take the serious connotation of El Presidente. Sounds like these guys, what is it? So it sounds that if you were to do this token, what will you do that it will be different, that it will give you that, that excitement of a purpose, right? We know it's an NFT marketplace. We know that they want to have a DeFi exchange. What is it that you would do different for them? Nothing. It's okay.
Oh, there's a lot that I would do different. I mean, if I were to like
charity piques your interest a lot.
Charitable giving is super important to me. Community, building community around something more than just an asset is super important to me.
A bit of social justice or something of that, something that nature,
something that brings everyone together, because I don't know why you exist. I'm going to ask you guys.
Car brought me together.
I'm going to ask the token, why do you exist? You're going to give away a car. You're going to publish some NFTs. And you know what? When you were saying earlier, Brandon, about how people see BNB as more value in terms of what they're getting, well, they could, more than I do. But do you know what I see it? I see that they're closer to the fiat. Because you buy BNB in order to buy a token, in order to invest a token, whether you stake it, hold it, or whatever you do. So to me, honestly, the fact that they're getting BNB only says I'm closer to cashing out.
That's a good perspective. And that, well.
And to me, that needs to be a flash in the pan. And 8% on pre-sale, I don't like that either. Private sale, sorry.
Gotcha.
Actually, their tax is what I didn't like. Was it 15%?
See? And then a quadrillion tokens? I'm like, just so you guys to sit with me.
So there's something about it. So we've gotten to the point of our show where we get to rate the token. So I will say that, man, somewhere in the middle. But what?
Hey, you're on the bottom. You're gonna have to eat those tacos once
Yeah,
you
so
come
you're
up.
gonna.
Oh,
So you're clearly
no!
being very critical. I mean, we love sports. It's okay, but you're being critical with dodgeball and your boyfriend and whatever it was. So I'm saying somewhere. You know what? 3
Got a problem
tacos.
with
Let's just do
flying
3
balls,
tacos,
that's
and that's
all.
it. We'll call it a day.
God wants to hear what Mara thinks.
Mara wants no tacos. Mara's not interested. She's left the building. And if they put the tacos in my face, I'm going to spit on them.
Wow, she feels strongly about this.
I'm
Jeez.
triggered, y'all. I'm triggered.
Wow.
Yes. What are you doing for me? God is right. God knows what I feel before I even feel it.
What's going on here? I have no idea. So it sounds like it's gonna be what, Mara? 1 taco, 2 tacos, 4 tacos, no tacos. Which one?
Nice tacos.
I do work with men, so you can give them 3 tacos, but just let me spit on them.
God, can you just put
So many
okay?
comments that I want to say during this show.
Oh, wrong way.
Wow.
I'm gonna stay quiet.
I know. She likes apparently I found out she likes to spit. Okay.
All right. Well,